My name is Erin McCanlies, and I've been working the last 20 years looking at the environmental causes of autism until RFK cut my entire division. I was at home listening to the interview with RFK Jr., and I was stunned when he said that they were going to find the environmental causes of autism by September. And then I was even more stunned when he said that work had not been done because that was the work that I had done. I immediately got up and went after my husband and I said, "He just said that this research has not been done. We've been working on this for years." I got interested in working on autism in 2005, working at NIOSH, working on Occupational Safety and Health. It made me wonder and think about whether or not parents' exposures, chemical exposures on the work site might be associated with autism. At that time, we weren't collecting that data, but I was introduced to Irva Hertz-Peixoto, who was collecting that data. And it was because of that collaboration that we developed that I was able to start looking at these questions. The first paper we published in 2012 was a smaller pilot project just to see if we would see anything. And we did. We saw that mothers and fathers that had had solvent exposure to things like varnish and lacquers and xylene had a higher chance of having a child with autism compared to parents who didn't have those exposures. We followed that up with another study in 2019, but it was much larger. Any type of article that you submit, usually you always get feedback from external reviewers. And so we were addressing those reviewer comments when my entire department was shut down. When you have somebody in charge of science who is not a scientist and not a researcher, those are the types of people who can say, we're going to solve this problem by September. Ultimately, a lot of children are going to be hurt by this. And that's one of my big concerns. To read more, go to ProPublica.org or click on the link in the bio.